Welcome back. There's a Fox News alert for you here. Just moments ago, a new explosion in Beirut. This is the latest escalation in fighting in the Middle East, and it comes amid surging attacks hitting Iran, battering hundreds of new targets overnight, and CENTCOM releasing new video of U.S. strikes, including on an Iranian drone carrier ship. President Trump now warning Iranian forces there will be no deal except with unconditional surrender. So that's something else to think about. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Dana Perino. Bill Hemmer is off today.
Yeah, interesting language from the president. Unconditional surrender is something that we think about when we think about World War II and Japan. And it seems the president is, very focused on a complete capitulation from Iran before anything will change in this situation. Hi, I'm Martha McCallum. Good to have you. Good to be with you guys, and good to be with you as always, Dana. So the United States and Israel now heading into a new phase of this fight, targeting Iran's heavily fortified underground bunkers that are filled with missiles and drones. Meanwhile, Israeli warplanes pounding Hezbollah targets today in southern Beirut, launching a new wave of attacks against the terrorist-backed group by Iran.
And new overnight, dozens of IDF jets obliterating the underground complex used by Iran's supreme leader before he was killed last weekend.
Former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo earlier calling air superiority very critical to victory here.
It's hard to imagine how militarily this could have gone better. You can see the evidence of that. The number of drone swarms and the number of ballistic missiles being fired is massively decreased even than day one or day two. I think Iran in some ways has taken its best kinetic shot with those tools, and I'm very confident now that the United States and Israel have air superiority in its entirety across the entire nation. They'll continue those strikes.
As the fighting expands into neighboring countries, Chief International Correspondent Steve Harrigan, he is in Armenia. That's Iran's northern border. And what do you hear today?
Dana, you could see smoke rising from different parts of Tehran after strikes overnight, gray and black plumes rising up. Many residents of Tehran saying this was the worst night yet as far as just the sounds of the attacks. Iran TV saying that the presidential palace was one of the key targets, and U.S. military officials saying Iran's military capabilities have been significantly degraded.
If I just look back over the last 24 hours of the operation compared to where we were at start, ballistic missile attacks have decreased by 90% since day one. Drone attacks have decreased by 83% since day one. Having said this, we remain vigilant.
And one of the key targets was the underground bunker complex where the slain former supreme leader of Iran was killed. It was absolutely pounded by more than 50 Israeli jets overnight. Apparently, many of the Iran's leadership was still working in that underground bunker. And here in the Caucasus, already concerns widespread that the war has already begun to spill over into this highly volatile region. The country of Azerbaijan, just off Iran's northern border, has evacuated its embassy in Iran. This after Iranian drones attacked an airport in Azerbaijan, wounding 4 and causing some infrastructure damage. Dana, back to you.
Wow. All right. A lot of things happening there, Steve. Thank you so much. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.